Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Wildcats of Greenwood here at UDA. Wildcats coming in there with a impressive, I think, 5-1 record here in the Tri-Valley League. The Trojans coming off a loss the last time out. They played a heck of a good game at Halifax, but came up short. So the Trojans will look to get back on the winning track tonight against these Greenwood Wildcats, and the Wildcats will hope to extend their winning streak here. So we're ready to go. Opening tip coming up here right now. It'll be controlled here to control to UDA. Quickly ahead here now to Messner, who is starting tonight's ball game for UDA. Got a bunch of kids on the Trojan junior varsity that have some bad wheels, leg problems, and several of them, and so perhaps that's what's going on here, that Messner is starting. Here's a shot put up and in, good by Schultz for two. So Chris Schultz gets the first 2 points of the ball game and makes it 2-0 here in the early going of this one. We'll pick up the Greenwood gals here, names as we go along. They'll loop this one inside with a nice pass. Shot put up in there, no good. Rebound comes down here, controlled 43. She tries the second try, no good. Ball bounces around, picked up by the Greenwood Wildcats again. That one's no good. And finally, Samantha Straub comes off with it for UDA. Back here for Janelle Andis. Janelle, near wing over here for Weaver. Bounce pass inside, back here for Janelle. Janelle for three. It is just off the mark. Rebound comes down here and controlled to number 35, Beaver, for the Wildcats. Here's a shot by 43, no good, but a foul, and she will go to the line shooting two. 43 out there is Fergie Ferguson. I don't know what her first name is, but I heard some gal over here holler, "Come on, Fergie." So that's Ferguson right there, number 43. Her first shot's no good. Ferguson's second shot, no good either. Didn't hit anything, and so it'll go out of bounds, and UD will inbound the ball. 2-0 UDA. The ref would like her to come on his side of the court, so Janelle will do that. Inbounded here for Straub. Straub coming down the court. Straub taking it over to near wing here for another shot by Schultz. Off the mark this time, rebounded in here to that 45. Amy up court with it for the Wildcats. Her shot goes off the glass, no good. Second shot put up and in, good by number 11, Boer. Here's Weaver from outside for a long two, no good. Rebound comes down here to Schultz. Drops it over there for Andis. Into the corner it goes. Shot from over there off the side of the basket and out of bounds it goes. Off the side of the bankboard. Shot there by Straub. Beaver brings it up court for the Wildcats. Near wing over here, tapped away nicely by Messner, who steps in to make the steal. Can she make the layup? Yes. Good layup by Messner for two. It's 4-2 UD by two. Here's Beaver out in front. Spins it on the wing. Boer wants to take it in. Can't do it. Fires it out of bounds almost. Well, no, Straub's got it. She'll race to the hoop for two. It is good. And Straub gets herself two. Good bucket there by Sammy Straub. 6-2 UD. And Beaver again with it out in front for the Greenwood Wildcats. Inside she goes to Amy. Amy's shot is no good, but Gina will go to the line shooting two. Amy's first shot, good. She will shoot one more. She makes it a 6-3 ball game. And Gina can make it a 6-4 game if she puts this one in, which she did. Two good foul shots by that Gina Amy. And back come the Wildcats ahead here for Weaver, or the Trojans rather, Weaver. Oh, tries to loop it inside for Sammy Straub. Sammy's about 5'5", and that pass was about 7'9", so that one wasn't going to connect, no way. Okay, so what's the time called intermittently, or for a minute here, as a referee confers with the bench. Everything is set. Beaver coming down court for Greenwood. Dumps it inside there. Amy looping shot up. Wouldn't go in. Rebound comes down here too. Messner. Messner. Long pass up court here for Weaver. Weaver for two. It is good. A long pass on the fast break. The Trojans that time had two people back. Weaver and Straub back for the pass that Messner hit him with. Here's a dump inside now for Amy. Amy pumps once. No good. Return shot. Good. Put up there by, who was it? I'm not sure. Here comes Straub going all the way with it for two. No good. Rebound comes back here, and they fight for it. And Beaver comes away with it for Greenwood. Play a little ragged there for a moment. Beaver out in front with it. Dumps it on the baseline for a shot by Ferguson. Good for two. It's 8-8. We're all tied up. Ferguson for a two-pointer. And back come the Trojans. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Rogers. He would like a 30-second timeout, and he'll get it with just 4:07 remaining here in the first quarter. We're all tied up at 8. Remaining here in the ball game here, or in the first quarter. Here's Straub looking for two, no good. Rebound, let's see. Controlled in here to Beaver of the Wildcats. Inside they'll go to Amy. Her shot good for two. Slams that one off the glass and in for two. Did that Gina Amy. It's 11-8. Comes Andis for UDA. Spinning around now. Tries to go inside with. It's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Beaver. It's going to stay white ball down here. Beaver got a hand on that one. And Andis will inbound. I think. Yep. Back here it comes to Weaver, and she lost it out of bounds. So it goes off the hands of Crystal Weaver and out of bounds. And so the Wildcats will come up court with it here in just a moment. Who's that Beaver gal? Inside again to Amy. Amy wants to make a move. Can't do it that time. Drops it on the baseline. Sagal. She goes across underneath for a shot put up. No good. And on the rebound, let's see. It's going to be controlled here to the Wildcats. From outside for three. No good. Rebound inside there to Sagal. No good. And on the floor it goes. Who's got it? Well, coming out with it is Janelle Andis. Andis to the hoop for two. It is no good. A little bit short on the shot. Rebounded to Sagal. Ball on the floor, and a tie-up ensues here as Boer ties it up for Greenwood with Weaver of UDA. 2:13 left in the first quarter. Andis will inbound the ball. Whoops, tapped out of there on the inbounds play. Boer got a hand on it. Number 11 for Greenwood. 12, Albert into the ball game for Coach Rumberger. They'll spin it back here. Whoa. Here comes Albert with it on the steal. Goes to the hoop for two. It's good. High off the glass. She popped that one. Made the steal and the bucket. And it's now 13-8. The Trojans drop back by 5. This is Andis with it. Andis bounce over the wing. Schultz sets up for a couple from outside. It is no good. Rebound underneath. However, the shot put up by Messner blocked away by Amy that time, and on the baseline they go with it. Back outside, tipped, picked up in here by Straub. She'll hand it back now. Trojans getting a little sloppy on the passing. Schultz over here. Here's Messner for two. A little short again. Messner has a rebound. Gives it to Schultz. Schultz puts a shot up, blocked. Picked up in here by that Gaylor, and she'll drop it back. And Amy has it for Greenwood. 1:18 remaining, and now counting it down, and to hold everything, we've got timeout called by, or no, it wasn't timeout, I beg your pardon. It must have been a walk or something. I don't know, I missed that one. Trojans have the ball back and no foul called, so apparently it was a walk or whatever. Travel violation. Here's a shot from outside by Straub for three. A little bit short off the front of the rim. Picked up in there by that Sagal. And she'll drop it back. And Boer coming up court for Greenwood. Boer guarded by Andis out there. Boer tries to take it all the way inside. It rolls off her and out of bounds it goes. She tried to part the waters there somewhere around the paint, and that didn't work. So back come the Trojans. 40 seconds remaining here in the first. Andis dropping it over here for Weaver. Weaver had it stolen out of her hands. Ball still loose. Picked up back here by Andis. Andis will bring it ahead, maybe. She's being challenged out there at all times. Right on the baseline with a nice pass. Shot put up no good. Return shot good. So Messner got her own rebound and popped it back in for two. 13-10 with 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Boer having some trouble with it out here. Andis trying to pick her pocket with it. They'll bounce it inside, stolen away. Quick looping pass up here for Straub for two. It's good. And the Trojans come back and trail by one with just 1 second remaining. This is good if it goes. No, off the glass, but no good. So the score at the end of one is the Greenwood Wildcats 13, the UDA Trojans 12. Happened here. I got to check my connections here in just a moment, but a momentary shutdown here. Another long pass down the court here. Now it's going to go to Straub this time. Good for two. And the Trojans lead 18-15, and Coach Rumberger will call a full timeout. It's 18-15 UDA with 5:13 remaining here in the first half. Time in following the timeout, and Gina Amy will bring it down the court for the Wildcats. Amy with Messner guarding her. Has it tapped away by Messner. Picked up in here to Straub. Straub will have it tapped out of there as Boer got a hand on that one and knocked it out for Greenwood. Sammy heading down the court, but she was heading there with two Greenwood players. Boer, one of them, knocked it out of there. Here's Messner looping it back here for Weaver. And Andis comes across the court over here. Two Trojans collide on that play. I'm sure they're not supposed to both be over here. Here's a shot put up by Schultz, no good, but she'll go to the line. Looks like the foul will probably be on Amy. Or no, it isn't. I beg your pardon. There is no foul. I take that back. It was a blocked shot and a walk called on UD. On the block, it was Greenwood's turn, I guess. Another block there by the Trojans. Wow, here's Amy putting a shot up. It wouldn't go. But they call a walk on her first as she tried to get in there and got tangled up with a couple of Trojans going down the paint. And she just got tangled up and went for the walk with it. So the Trojans get the ball back without any damage. Over there goes a tap picked up in here by Beaver. And Beaver back up court now. It's 18-15 Trojans with that three-point lead. Beaver will wind it down now. Tries to go inside here for Amy. Amy wanted to put a shot up. She's going to be called for a walk because Weaver had her tied up. You can see that one pretty evidently here on the video. And back with it come the Trojans. Trojans playing some darn good defense at the moment. No question about that. Here's a pass over here for Schultz. Schultz will go to the hoop, blocked out of there by Amy, or by Sagal rather. And now they'll drop it back here. Beaver will take it up court. So both teams exchanging good defenses on either end of the court. And Beaver looking to go inside with it if she can. He tries to, but loops it over everybody. Schultz picks it off here for UDA. Then she tried to throw it and couldn't do it. Picked up in here by Beaver. Beaver with a layup, no good. Rebound comes down and a foul called. The foul will be on Amy, pushing off on Schultz as she went for the rebound. Chris says she's okay. Come down kind of hard. Yep, that's a heck of a floor to land on. That's why they call it a hardwood floor. I'll tell you what. You land on that, and you got a sore somewhere. Messner coming back with it, or rather Messner go out of the ball game for UDA as Straub comes in there, or Stroop rather comes in there and throws the ball away on her first possession of it. And so the Wildcats coming back. Beaver with it. Drop it over there at Boer. Boer will take it in on the baseline, push it right inside with a nice pass and a good bucket by number 2 there. And here's the inbounds play, goes out of bounds. So the Trojans turn it over here on the inbounds play. Gaylor with the good bucket following that nice pass underneath there to her on behalf of the Greenwood Wildcats. Nice play. Boer passing it inside there for her just a moment ago. Here's Gaylor again over in a baseline with it, tries to drive it inside. Schultz blocking out on her, and she's going to take it all the way up, puts a shot off the glass to the right of everything, and ball comes down there controlled to the Wildcats. They'll push it back here for Beaver. 2:40 left in the first half of this ball game. Gaylor from outside for three, no good. Rebounded right there to Sammy Straub. Sammy, pass over here for Schultz. Schultz with a running shot, no good. Rebound comes down there and it's going to be controlled. Let's see. The ball is picked up here by Amy. Gina will pass it back here for Beaver. Beaver steps up for three, no good. Rebound in here to Amy. Amy trying to make a move, and 3 seconds going to be called on Boer, who was hanging in the lane waiting to see if Gina was going to get that shot off, which she never did. Some good defensive play again by UDA, causing Amy to keep the ball longer than she wanted to and causing Boer to be in the paint for three. So Trojans coming back. Whoops, ball picked off. UD starting to get the giveaways here, and they can't do that. Here's Beaver with it. Nice bounce pass inside. Sager with a shot, no good. Next shot, no good, and rebounded in here to UD. Back comes here's Anders with it. Near wing, Weaver. She tries to go inside and throws it off the leg of Schultz. So the Trojans turn it over again. Trojans can't stand prosperity. They have a 3-point lead here. They keep turning the ball over. A minute and a half remain, or they have a 1-point lead, I beg your pardon. And keep turning the ball over. So here comes Beaver. She's intent to give her team the lead again. Boer with it on the wing. Goes down toward the baseline. Nice bounce pass inside. Blocked in there nicely by Schultz off Ferguson's attempt, and out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay up here, they say. Somehow or another, Stroop lost that one out of bounds, and it'll be inbounded here by Boer. Pushes it inside here for Ferguson. Her swing around shot, no good. Ball tapped up here, picked up by Sagal. Sagal looking, and that's blocked out of there by Straub. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Sammy Straub. We'll see. Well, Sammy picks up personal foul number 3. First shot by Sagal is good. Sammy will have to check back out of the game now, as in to replace her comes Messner for UDA. It's tied at 18 now, and Sagal will shoot one more and give her team the lead if she makes this one. And she did, and they are. Greenwood in the lead by 1. 19-18. 1:08 left here in the half. Here's Anders breaking the defense, taking it on the baseline with a shot by Schultz, no good. Out of bounds it goes, and Christie will go to the line shooting 2. Now, Christina Schultz, a pretty darn good foul shooter. Don't want to hex the young lady here, but I believe she can put a couple of these in. We'll see. Here's her first one. Yeah, well, Chris wanted to tie up the ball game, and she can do it with this one. No, what the heck? Normally, she's a pretty good foul shooter, I think. Ferguson loops it ahead here now to that Boer gal. Boer working it down all the way, and it's stolen away nicely by Anders. Anders breaking back with Messner on her right. She'll take it to the hoop herself, blocked out of there by that Sagal on a good block. Sagal about 4 inches taller than Antis, and made a clean block on it. Here comes Boer with it, dropping it on the wing over here. Shot from the side for 3, no good. And pass inside is stolen away by UD, but then it goes out of bounds. Greenwood will inbound the basketball. Here's a set for 2. It's off the mark. Rebound on the far side. Put back up. No good. Rebound again. Put back up. No good. But this time it'll be Greenwood shooting 2. Gaylor at the line to shoot a pair. Here's her first shot. It is no good. 24.5 seconds remaining here. The Trojans, if she misses this one, can come down the court and regain the lead or tie it up if she makes it. Well, she made it. It's 20-18 with 24.5 seconds left. So the Trojans want to come back and at least take a tie into halftime against these Wildcats. That would be something worthwhile for UD. Whoops, stolen away, and then a bump foul, a push foul be called on Beaver. Jen Beaver picks up the bump. 15 seconds remaining in the half. Inbounded it here for Stroop rather. Now they'll go inside here off the hands of Schultz, and back with it comes Beaver looking for two. It's good. 3 seconds remaining. Then she walked with it anyway. With 8/10 of a second remaining, it's 22-18. And the ball will be inbounded by Greenwood with 8/10 of 1 second. So you know about the 2-minute drill in football. We'll see what Greenwood has as an 8/10 of a second drill. Here comes over here for a shot. This is good if it goes. Oh, wouldn't go. So that'll end the first half. Not a bad half for UDA, considering it is now Greenwood 22 and the Trojans 18 at halftime. Getting set to go here in the second half of play now. Greenwood will inbound the ball to begin the second half. Sagal getting ready to inbound the basketball, probably to Beaver out here. Trojans break their huddle over there and are set to go. Ligon will start the second half for UDA. And here's Beaver with it now as the Trojans try to climb back from that 4-point halftime deficit. This is Amy with it. Amy will take it on the baseline, tries to go underneath with it, and does so for a shot by Ferguson, but that rolled off the rim, no good. So the Trojans coming back with a chance to climb back to within 2. Near wing over here it is to Weaver. Inside they go. Schultz has it back here for Weaver. And Weaver dropping it back here for a 3. Just off the mark, rebound on the far side, and Ligon will rebound it for UD. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound comes back. Ligon's got it, puts a shot up and in, good. Ligon is a freshman, and she just gets into the ball game for the first time and closes the gap to 2. It's 22-20. As Boer looking at it, trying to do something with it here. She's going to take it on the left side here. Hold everything. We got a moving pick inside, and a foul will be on Fergie on a moving pick inside there. I think you could see that one pretty easily. And so the Trojans with a chance to come back and tie up this ball game. And it's coming back up court for UDA. Janelle picking it up, spinning it down here on the wing for Ligon. Ligon goes inside with a nice pass. Now back outside it comes to Weaver. Weaver pushing it there for a shot from Straub, just wouldn't go. Rebound comes down. It's going to be stolen away, and no, hold everything. We're going to have a foul called. Sagal was knocked over down there by someone. I'll find out here next time the camera swings to the left. Trojan picking up the foul. You got to remember that Straub is playing with 3 personals picked up here in the first quarter. That was on Weaver, her first. And here's Boer taking it inside with a nice pass on a nice play to Fergie Ferguson, and Ferguson put it home. Nice bounce pass, nobody there guarding for UD. Ball rolls loose. Wow, I don't know if Weaver is hurt. She got popped pretty hard that time. She's grimacing, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Rogers. 24-20 the score. The Greenwood will have the ball when we come back. 6:23 remaining here in the third. Okay, the Trojans will put it in play now following that Trojan timeout. Here's Straub with it. Having it back here for Andis. Andis, drop here for Straub. Straub for 3. It's good. Sammy Straub gets 3, and the lead is down to 1 for Greenwood. 24-23. Sammy gets hot here in the second half. We can do some damage to these Greenwood Wildcat gals. Here's Boer with it, taking it on the baseline, picking it up that dribble. Back there for Amy. Amy for 3, no good, a little long. Rebound here to Straub. And Straub will drop it back here now for Andis. She's our point guard extraordinaire. Whoops, wait a minute. Threw the ball away. The ball comes over in the wing. Picked up in here by Addis. For Weaver from outside. It's good for 2. And timeout. Or no timeout. I'm sorry. Timeout here so Beaver can get her boot back on. And now she's ready. So the Trojans regain the lead now. 25-24. 5:35 left here in the third quarter. Here's Beaver. Dumping it here for that Boer. And Boer had it come loose. She's double teamed out here for Gina Amy. Amy, top of the circle. She'll take it inside. Puts an 8-foot try up. This probably sprung a little bit by one of the Trojans. Then they'll almost throw it away. Looping it ahead here to Weaver. Weaver pushing it off a leg inside. The ball picked up in there by Sagal. So the Trojans kind of goofed that one up. They had the break there, but too big a crowd was drawn and they threw it away. Here's Boer. Inside she goes. Amy with a shot. No good. But she will go to the foul line shooting 2. Gina at the line to shoot a pair. Foul was on Ligon, her first. First shot by Amy is good. She'll tie up the ball game at 25. 5 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the third. And here's Gina's second shot, and it is likewise good. And gives the Wildcats the lead back again now. 26-25. Greenwood by 1. Here's Straub. Straub going inside here for Schultz. Schultz passes it back outside for 3. Oh, just off the front of the rim that time. No good. Picked up in there by Boer. And back comes Beaver for the Wildcats. Oh, wait a minute. What? What the walk? What the heck was that? Here's a shot blocked away by Schultz on Ferguson. Then he'll bounce it back out here now. Leaning it here for Amy. Amy has it popped out of there by Ligon, who got a hand on that one for UDA. And so the Trojans will, or the Greenwood Wildcats will inbound. Boer inbounding here for Gina. Amy steps back looking for several. No good. Now she has her own rebound. Pushes on the baseline nicely to Sagal for 2. It's good. Good dump inside there by that Gina Amy to Miss Sagal. And Sagal right there to put it home. 28-25. Trojans drop back by 3. Here's Weaver. Inside for Schultz. Schultz will push it back outside. Weaver from way outside. That's real short. Probably blocked away. Picked up in there by Amy. She's double teamed. She'll get it over here for Ferguson. And up comes Amy. Amy will slow things down out front. Now we got 3:50. Ooh, here's Ferguson. Ferguson wanted to push it up. Couldn't do it. Boer for 2. No good. Rebound comes over there, and Schultz should grab it. She does. But then somebody, let's see, will knock it out, and it's going to be UD inbounding. Knocked out of there by Greenwood. So, and it's coming back up. We need 3 to tie. 28-25 the score. Here's a chance for 3. Ooh, just in and out, no good. Rebound comes down here and controlled to Amy. Amy taking it down the court. Lost the handle, picks it up. Underneath they go with for Sagal. Sagal for 2, and she was way underneath. Another shot from outside by Fergie wouldn't go. Ball comes down here to Amy. Amy goes inside with it for Sagal. Sagal's going to save it, but saved it right back in here to Straub. Straub is going to be blocked. Block on blue. That's Amy picking up the personal foul for Greenwood. Her second personal for Amy. Second for the team this half. And back comes Weaver. Guarded out there by Beaver. Spins it over there for Ligon. Ligon will drop it back here for Andis. Andis pushing it inside here for Schultz. Schultz shot good. Schultz made a good move that time on Sagal inside and got 2. Here's Beaver. Beaver near wing over here for Amy. Dropping it for Beaver. Beaver pushes it into the corner. Sagal faking it. Pushing it back in here for Boer. Then the ball tipped. Amy almost had it. Still had, wait a minute. She walked that time. A little ragged play right there. And Gina Amy got the basketball and thought, heck, I might as well shoot it. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll whatever. 28-27, the Trojans trailing by 1. Whoa. We're having a legal screen called here on Weaver. Weaver called for the illegal screen. And so it'll be inbounded here by the Greenwood Wildcats. It's 28-27. Greenwood by 1. Show you the clock next time we get a chance. Here's Beaver dropping it off over the wing here. And back out it comes. Now inside. 3 second. 3 second called on Greenwood. Somebody living in the lane that time. As we have Amy checking out of the ball game now, and Ferguson in there to replace her. Clock says there's 2:04 remaining and so forth in a 1-point ball game here in the third quarter, that is. They'll push it over in the wing here for Ligon. Ligon picking it up, gets it back over here for Schultz. Schultz looking for somebody. Now it's back here for Andis. Andis driving it all the way up, puts a shot up, and it's too long. Picked up in here by Beaver. Back comes Beaver with a rush, dumping it on the wing over there. Here's that 20 Gaylor for 2, no good. Rebound comes down here to Schultz. She's going to be hung on to. And a foul. Albert, probably number 12, picking up the foul. We'll find out. It sure looked like it was her. 1, 2. Yeah, that's her. That's Albert. Picked up the personal with the hold. And again, the Trojans with a chance to regain the lead. Minute 35 remaining. And the clock moving on downward, minute and a half now. And so forth. Here's Andis. Near side here. Set up for 2. Well, I should have got at least a half for that. And Ferguson with the rebound. Up here again. Now for that Albert. Stolen away nicely in here. And then they'll battle for it right here. We're going to get the ball going out of bounds off the hands of Straub, they say. Pretty ragged play right there. Sagal getting ready to inbound the ball with a minute 13 left here in the third quarter. Sagal looking to inbound it back here for Beaver. Beaver working it in on the baseline for Sagal. She's held out from inside there, but a shot put up over there, no good. That was returned, however, by Sagal. Good for 2. Inside of a minute to play. Here comes Straub with it. Bouncing it over here for Schultz. Schultz swinging it back outside. Here's Ligon. Ligon dumping it back here for Weaver. Weaver pushing it here for Schultz. Schultz for 2. No good. Rebound comes back. Schultz has it. She's fouled. Foul will be on Sagal. And Schultz will go to the line. Shooting 2 for UDA. With 38.2 seconds remaining in the third. And the Trojans trailing by 3. So surely Chris can do something about that here. She puts a couple of these in. She gets a chance to shoot 2 freebies. First shot, good. Right down the old chute. It's a 2-point ball game. Can Schultz bring it down to 1? I think she can. And nope, not that time. Off the rim. So Sagal with the rebound. Coming back up here with it is that Gaylor for 3, no good. Rebound tapped over here. Picked up in here by Albert. Albert for 2, no good, but a foul called. And Miss Albert will go to the line shooting 2 for Greenwood with just 24 seconds remaining. Foul was on Weaver, her second. And Albert makes her first one. 31-28, a 3-point margin. And here's our second try. It is short. Rebound comes down there to Schultz. She'll bounce it over here for Straub. Up come the Trojans. Now the Trojans need a couple. Here's Andis going right inside, but it's tapped away from her. Picked up in here and then out of bounds it's going to go. They're going to say it was lost off the hands of Greenwood. Wow. Tough call there for the Greenwood Wildcats. Anyway, here's Straub for 2. It's good. Nice inbound play that time to Sammy Straub, and Sammy didn't miss it. Up court comes Beaver with it. Beaver going to baseline. Taking it in. They're stolen away nicely. 1.3 seconds. Nope. But the Trojans hanging tough tonight against these visiting Wildcats. It's Greenwood 31, UDA 30 with 8 minutes to play. Good, exciting ball game. 8 minutes to play, and the Trojans will inbound the basketball to begin the third quarter here. As Antis gets ready to inbound right here in front of us. And here we go. They loop it here, but it's tipped. But over there is Schultz with it. Schultz comes across the court here for Straub. Straub backs up for two. Just off the mark. Rebound comes down there, and Amy's got it for Greenwood. Gina coming up court. Her team has a 1-point lead, 31-30. There's Amy, wanting to work it inside, but couldn't do it. Spins it over there for that 43, Ferguson. Gina Amy with it again out in front. Amy taking it to the hoop for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes back over this way, and let's see. It's going to be blue ball. Went off Weaver, I guess. Crystal was valiantly trying to save that one, but couldn't do it. So Boer will inbound it over here for Amy. Amy on the wing. Oh, goes on the baseline for two, and a foul will be called on Schultz. And Gina Amy will go to the line shooting two. Schultz picked up her third as Amy puts in her first. 32-30 now. It's Greenwood by two. Amy will get one more. And this one is no good. Rebound comes down here to Straub. Sammy pushing it ahead here for Antis. No walk. What are they talking about? Cross court. Straub with it. Straub into the corner she goes. Here's Weaver back out for Straub. Trojans need two to tie. Straub has it tapped out of there. 24 getting a hand on it for Greenwood. Or is Barnt. She's in the game for the Greenwood Wildcats. Whoa, there's a ball tapped out of there now as Albert come up and got a hand on that one. Meg Albert, her name is. A fan over here just hollered, way to go, Meg. So I'm assuming her name is Megan or something, Albert. Oh, into the corner, tried to go with it, but Amy stole that one away on the inbounds play. Amy will drop it back here for that Barnt. Barnt trying to push it off. Backcourt it goes, and it is backcourt. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, backcourt the call. They said it was tipped. I kind of have to agree with Coach Rumberger on that one, but nevertheless, we have the ball. And we're still trailing by two. One tough ball game here for both of these kids. Both these teams playing a heck of a game. So now it'll be Antis inbounding. She does so back here for Straub. Straub across the timeline, working it down on the wing over there, threw it right by Weaver. And out of bounds it goes, so the Trojans turn it over and neglect to get that 2 points to tie up the game. 6:40 left in the ball game now. Either team taking a large margin for a lead. We don't want Greenwood to do that, with all difference to the Greenwood gals. But anyway, here is a ball stolen away, and then it's going to go out of bounds on the wing. There'll be no foul. The ref is going to talk to Coach Rogers. Look at Coach Rogers. Look at Coach. Look at him. Coach, in supplication to the official in stripes, and he's explained it to him. And they're going to throw it inside here for a pass and a shot, and no good. Recovered here by UD Straub. Pushing it back here for Ligon, and then Andis has it. Andis for Ligon. Ligon goes right there on the baseline for Straub for two. It's good. Straub ties up, or Stroop rather, ties up the ball game. You got a Stroop and a Straub in here. That was Stroop that time, tying it up on a nice pass inside to her. We're tied at 32. This crowd's going to get into this really here in a moment here because the time winds down. Boer from outside for three. No good. Rebound on the near wing here. Let's see who's going to get it. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say it went off Weaver. As Gaylor Ports back into the ball game to replace Barnt for Coach Rumberger. And Boer inbounding. Does so right underneath there, but it's picked off. Let's see who's got it. Well, they're going to bounce it around here, and a push foul is going to be called on Boer, I believe. Yeah, Boer picks up the foul, and that's going to give the ball back to the Trojans, all tied up. Trojans with a chance to take the lead. Antis up court with it. Boer guarding her. Goes all the way in. Got a foul. Foul called on Stroop. With some kind of a push underneath there as Antis went down the wing. Apparently Stroopy pushed off on somebody. So back comes Beaver for Boer. This is that Gaylor. Boer wants to go inside of it. Now we've got another foul, or is it two fouls? Oh, wait. I'm not sure. .25 White with a push. That is Straub. So Straub just got into the ball game here a couple of moments ago, and she's already got two fouls. And this one will send Gina Amy to the foul line for Greenwood, and she will be shooting a 1-and-1. Here's Amy's first shot. It is good. 33-32. Here's Amy's second shot. It is no good. In and out it goes. Controlled in there to Straub. She'll push it over here. Had it nearly stolen away, and then out of bounds it goes. So it'll be inbounded by UD, who now trails by 1. 5:16 left in the ball game. 33-32. Greenwood by 1. Here's Antis with it, guarded out there by Boer. Antis taking it down, tries to push it inside here for Straub, and they're going to call a jump. And the jump is going to give the ball to Greenwood. Schultz getting tangled up with it. And the Greenwood Wildcats take over. Sagel inbounding it here for that Beaver gal. Here comes Beaver up the court, winding around over there all the way on the baseline. Then how about a charge? Thank you very much. Antis takes the charge. Beaver gets the foul. Beaver that time was destined to go. She was determined to go all the way to the baseline with it, no matter what. And she did, no matter what, except Antis was there to take the charge. As a ball popped up in the air by Beaver, but picked up in there by UD. Schultz with it out here for Straub. Straub bouncing over the wing here for Weaver. Back outside for Straub. Straub looking for something to develop inside, perhaps, but she'll push it over here for Weaver. Weaver here for Schultz. Schultz near wing. Now inside, stolen away by Beaver, who came in there and picked that pass off. And back come the Wildcats. They lead by 1. Beaver stopping, popping. They lead by 3. And Beaver for 2. 35-32. And the Trojans coming back with it. This is Antis. Antis goes over the wing over here for Straub. Straub tries to go inside, does so for Weaver. Weaver is going to be blocked out of there by number 30, or Weaver blocked out by number 35, Beaver. And that's going to be a 1-and-1 situation. And so Crystal will go to the line for UD. She'll be shooting a big 1-and-1. We're going to need all the points we can get, trailing by 3. So let's see if Crystal can get us a couple back here. Her first shot. Yeah, that's one of them. Way to go, Crystal Weaver. She will shoot one more. 35-33. Can Crystal narrow the gap to 1? Certainly. Very good. And it's going to be the Weaver twins changing here. Crystal Weaver out, Carmen Weaver in. They're not twins, they're sisters. Just kidding. Anyway, 4:06 remaining in a 1-point ball game. And we've got the starting 5 in there for Greenwood now again. I believe this is Beaver. Beaver going to lose the handle, but it comes right to Sagal. Her shot or pass or whatever it was blocked off nicely. And on the floor it goes, and it's going to be tied up on a tie-up. It's going to be a foul called. Foul called on UDA. Foul is on number 12, Antis. Janelle picks up her first of the ball game. But it's going to send Gina Amy to the line shooting a 1-on-1. 8th team foul for UDA. First shot's good. Gina Amy does not miss from the free throw line. 36-34. Again, it's a 2-point ball game. Here's the second shot. It is good also. Wobbles in there. 3-point ball game. Wait a minute. You don't get the ball out, Fergie. Fergie said, oh, I lost my mind. Fergie lost it there for a second. I see how they win these ball games now. Okay. Just kidding. Anyway, up comes Annis with it. And Annis will take it down, bouncing it over here for a shot to tie it. Oh, just off the mark and hold everything. We got a walk called on Beaver. She started up court a little bit too quickly with that one. Kind of caught the ball in stride in the air and just kept going with it, and was called for the walk. Right inside for a shot by Carmen Weaver, no good. Rebound comes out here to Sagal. 3.5 minutes remaining in this one. It's a 3-point lead for Greenwood. Beaver up court with it. Krista Weaver going to challenge her. Now they'll push it inside here for Fergie. Fergie pushes on the baseline. Shot by Beaver, no good, but a foul called. And Beaver will go to the line, and she will be shooting 2. The foul will be called on UDA's number 52, Schultz. She'll pick up her 4th of the ball game. And so see what Beaver can do with this one. Quiet in here. First shot's good. 38-34. It's a 4-point margin. As Ligon comes back into the ball game to replace Schultz for Coach Rogers. And let's see what Beaver does with this second one. It is good. 39-34. The margin grows to 5. And so UD with 3:21 left here has to get some points up court this very time. Cannot fall back anymore to these guys. Here's Annis. Annis taking it inside. Trying to bounce it on the baseline. The ball came loose and out of bounds. The coach got to stay up here. They rule it went off Fergie. Fergie Ferguson knocked that one out of there. So Antis will inbound the ball for UDA. Does so right over here for Weaver. Back outside here it comes. Shot from out there for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound comes down in there to Sagal. And up court with it come the Greenwood Wildcats. This is Beaver spinning it over there for that Boer. Boer taking it and losing it. And a foul called. And they're going to get a foul called on UD. Look, Coach Rogers. Coach can't believe it. He said, what in the world? Foul is on number 12, Antis, her second. And they will be shooting 2 now. 10th team foul. So Boer will be shooting a pair. First one, no good. She'll try one more. Here's her second try. It is no good. Rebound comes down there to Amy for 2. Well, Gina Amy coming up with a big rebound bucket there. And that makes it an 8-point lead. Or rather, no, a 7-point lead. Here's a shot from outside for 2. Is short. Saved inbounds here, but then it goes back out again. It's got to stay up here. They say it went off Greenwood. It's a 7-point lead is what I was trying to get at. I think 7-point lead, 41-34. Pass comes out here for a shot for three. That's off the mark. A rebound's going to go out of bounds off the shot, so it'll belong to Greenwood. 2:27. Plenty of time left, and we can play some D now. Get the ball back right away here. And timeout's going to be called first, however, by the Lady Wildcats of Greenwood. 2:27 remain in a 41-34 ball game. Trojans short by 7. Stagel inbounds the basketball following the timeout. Up here for that Beaver gal. Beaver dropping it here for Amy. Amy guarded by Stroop. Pushes it back. Fergie with it. Fergie looking for something to happen. Takes it down on the baseline herself. Going to go all the way inside, but then it gets tapped out of there by Antis. And Boer will inbound. Right for Trojan. The Trojans steal it away, rather. Quick pass up ahead here for Weaver. Weaver for two. It would go. Weaver has her own rebound. Tries to stuff one up. No good. Ligon with a shot. No good. Crowd wondered where the foul was that time. No foul coming. Ball tapped over here to Amy. Amy will take it inside. Weaver with her. Rolls it up and in. Good for two. Gina Amy for two more for Greenwood. And back come the Trojans, throwing it away, trying to hit Straub on the near wing. But they threw it out of bounds. 43-34. It's a 9-point differential with 1:37 remaining. Greenwood with the ball. Up here comes to for a shot. Nope, Boer didn't take the shot. They'll swing it back outside here for Amy. They'll waste as much time as they can and try to set something up. Then the ball is going to be stolen away from her. On the floor it goes. They dive after. They call it a tie-up. It's going to be UD ball. Good job by Stroop and by Weaver to tie that ball up. Stroop knocked it loose. Weaver tied it up. Handis to inbound for UD. 1:22 left. Need a couple of threes. Get right back into this one. Up it comes here for Straub. Straub will drop it back. Here's the three attempt. No good. Rebound comes back this way. Beaver has it. And Beaver will toss it across over there to that Amy. Amy right. Oh, who's home? No one home here. Whoa, Sagel. Wasn't anybody within 10 feet of her that time. There's a shot from the corner over there by Messner, who was back into the ball game. No good. Tied up. Now on a tie-up, it'll belong to Greenwood with 56 seconds remaining, you might say. Here comes Beaver with it. Beaver heading it over onto the baseline for Boer. Boer will pick it up, spin around with it. Wait a second, now what? How about 5 seconds? Okay. We finally got a 5-second call. 43.8 seconds. And up court they come. Here's Straub. Straub from outside for three. Off the mark. Rebound comes down here, and let's see who's got it. Going to be tied up here as Weaver for UDA and Boer for Greenwood tied up. White time, that's us. Coach Rogers gets time called with 35 seconds remaining, and the Trojans trailing by 9. Trojans ready to inbound following their timeout. Here's Weaver from outside for three. Off the mark it goes. Rebound comes down here to Amy, and Gina will slow it down. 27 seconds remaining. Behind the back dribble for Amy. Pushing it on the baseline for Sagel, and her shot is hammered out of there by Straub. And Sammy will pick up the personal foul. I believe it was Sammy. Let's see, they didn't post it. Yeah, it was. Sammy's fourth. Shot no good. Sagel will shoot one more. With just 21 seconds left, here's Sagel's second shot. It is no good. Rebound comes right back down there, though, to Fergie, who couldn't put it home. Stroop with a rebound for us. Up here for a bounce pass on the wing over here, out of bounds. It goes off the hands of Weaver. And so Blue will inbound it. That will be Sagel with just 13 seconds left. Sagal inbounding. Up here it comes for Amy, or for Beaver rather. Now Amy's got it. Gina working it out here. Looking right underneath. Turnaround shot by Boer. No good. Return shot put up by Boer. No good. Return shot put up by Beaver at the buzzer. And that's going to do it as the ball game comes to an end. So the final score tonight is Greenwood 45 and UDA Trojans 34. But let me tell you, it was a heck of a ball game. The Trojans hung in there tough. Hung in there very tough for the most part for almost the entire ball game until at the end here. Then the Greenwood Wildcats picked up the pace a bit and started to hit some foul shots. When you're fouling Amy and the likes out there, you just basically giving them at least a point or two every time, and they didn't miss most of the time, hitting both of the shots. And so that drained the Trojans and caused them to play a little bit of catch-up basketball, and it just didn't hold for the Trojans tonight. But they did play a pretty darn good ball game. And I think that Coach Rogers, even in a loss, again, would have to be pleased the way they played the last two ball games and lost the last two ball games. This game, we dropped by 9. Over at Halifax, we dropped that one, I think, by the same amount, by about 9. But two tough ball games, and we really have improved even in the loss. But we'll catch you next time as the Trojans go after Juniata, I believe it will be, next Tuesday or next Monday night. So good night from UDA. Well, good evening, everybody, from the brand new gymnasium here at Midwest High School, where tonight the Trojans have traveled up here for the very first time to meet the Mustangs of Midwest. School located right behind the old Middleburg High School, and it is a pretty beautiful facility in here now. Good lighting, good floor, and looks like it should be an interesting night of basketball. The Trojans and the Mustangs, not too much difference in their abilities this year. So the Trojans, coming off a loss last time out up there at Juniata, hope to get some offensive scoring going tonight for UDA, because boy, it sure has been lacking, and it's really hurt them badly, of course. So they've played good. They've gotten their shots, plenty of shots, just can't get them to go. So we'll be introducing the young ladies from the Midwest, and then we'll be set to go. It'll be Schultz tipping it off here for UDA, and a tip control back here to Moyer. And Moyer will take it on the wing out there for that 20. That's Shirk. Stolen away nicely in here by Weaver. Weaver with a bounce pass over there for a shot from outside. For two is good. That's Straub. And I'm telling you right now, Sammy has a good night. We'll go home happy. There's a pass over here for 2-4. Inside they'll go for a shot by Moyer, no good. Rebound comes down. And a tie up. Tied up. It'll be UD ball. Up court come the Trojans. You're leading 2-0 here in the early going. And it's been in here for Weaver. Weaver will drop it over there for Lanker. Lanker pushes it inside to Schultz. Schultz will walk with it. And back up court comes Shirk for the Midwest Mustangs. 42 is Risser. She has it. Back outside here for that Zekman. And Risser taking it inside. Puts the shot up. No good. Rebound tapped around. Controlled here to Antis. Antis back up court with it and hold everything. She turned it over. So Janelle's going to be called with the turnover. I'll give the ball back to the Mustangs. Shirk up court with it, crossing the timeline. Near wing over here, Risser has it for that pass on the wing here. Here's Risser again for two, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It's going to stay off. It went off white, so it won't stay up here. It'll be UD ball. 24 is Hackenberg for the Mustangs. I have about a half a cold. So in case the audio sounds more weird than normal, there's a walk called. Shirk tried to keep the ball in bounds, couldn't do it. And so they'll turn it over to UDA. A couple of changes in there now for the Mustangs. Here's Schultz. Whoops, hold everything. She'll walk with it. So Shirk will inbound the ball. Shirk got the ball coming up court. Boyer inbounded it. They'll drop it for a pass over there in that give and go. Tapped over there nicely by Schultz, but 40's got it back again. She goes inside. Turnaround shot by Moyer. Good for two. Moyer's the big gal out there, and she has two, and it's a tied-up ball game now, 2-2. Quickly up here for Andis. Nice bounce pass underneath for Schultz. Schultz for two. Missed it. Narrowing over here at 33 is Stahl. Risser inside. She goes for Moyer. Moyer had it stolen away on a good tie-up by Lanker. Allison making a good tie-up. However, it's going to go to the Mustangs at any rate. Push it right inside here. Turnaround shot blocked, but foul will be on Schultz, her first. Risser to the line shooting two. First shot, boy, high arc, but right down the chute. Wow, I think I remember her shooting down at UDA. She really puts a high arc on that ball. Here's her second one. It is just no good. Rebounded in here to Lanker. Back for Andis. Andis with a quick pass down onto the baseline. Shot up there by Weaver. No good. And rebound comes back here. And Shirk coming down the court with it. Well, the Trojans shooting, again, a little erratic here at the beginning. Shirk with it. And a 3-second violation called on the Mustang. I was on number 42, Risser there. That wasn't anything else. It was Risser with a foul. Here they'll pick it up over here. Pass way down here for Schultz. Can she make one? No. Return shot, no good. And up court come the Mustangs for two. It's good. Okay, UD will inbound the basketball over here for Weaver. Dropping it over there for Andis. Andis, bounce pass on the wing. Here's a shot from outside for three. No good. Rebound comes down this way. And let's see. It's going to be tapped out of bounds here. Black ball, they say. Now Andis will inbound. Need to get Sammy Straub into the offense. Here's Sammy with it. Drive it in, Sam. Bounce here for Andis. Andis waiting out front. Trojans trail 5-2. Here's Andis taking it inside. Ball went off her leg. Blocked in there by Moyer. Now across the court it goes. Here's a shot put up there. And back with it come 40. Her shot, good. Timeout called by the Mustangs. 3:59 left here in the first quarter, 7-2 Midwest. Trojan timeout is over. Coach Heim calls timeout, and now it's over. And so Janelle will inbound the ball. Keller was guarding on the inbound play. The ball gets tapped out of there as Risser had a hand on it. So UD will inbound it again from midcourt this time. And again, it will be Andis inbounding. Does so there for the Trojans. Now she's got it back. They're going to look for something to develop underneath. We'll stay back and see what's developing here. Here comes Andis, taking it in, lost the handle, pushes it back over here. Lanker for two, no good. Rebound on the far side to Moyer. Moyer will drop it back here, and up court come the Mustangs. Moyer with it. Over on the wing. This is Risser pushing it inside for a shot from Moyer. Good for two. The difference right now is 9-2. We get our shots. They get their shots to go down. And we do two in that case. Good. Schultz for two. 9-4. Boy, how many shots have we had? Oh, there's a walk. Got to be called on Shirk that time. She'll walk with it. Just getting ready to inbound the ball. 3:10 left here in the first quarter. 9-4 Midwest. No wing it goes there for that Lanker, or back over here. No, here's Lanker with it. That was Straub last time. Lanker puts a shot over everything. No good. Rebound comes down here. Weaver has it. Pushes it out. Here's a shot for three. It's good. Janelle Antis for a three for UDA. First three-point attempt of the ball game, and it's good. 9-7 with Moyer. Spinning it here on the near side. Now inside for Moyer on a kind of give and go. Underneath she goes. Reverse layup and a foul called on Schultz. I believe either Schultz or Weaver, we'll see. Schultz picked up her second foul of the ball game, and she's going to check out now as Ligon comes in there to replace Schultz. So Moyer, who made her first one, will shoot her second one up here now. Here's her second shot. It is no good. Rebound comes down here. Turnaround shot put up, no good. And out of bounds it goes off white, so it'll be UD ball. 2:32 left here in the first quarter of this ball game. 10-7. Another three would tie it. Another two would get us to within one. There's Weaver. That was Lanker. I'll push it over to the near side here to Ligon. Ligon trying to go inside. Does so to Weaver. Weaver pushes it back out here. Now out in the wing it goes. Here's a shot from over there. It is no good. But it looks like a foul will be called on the Mustangs. Foul's on Keller, her first. First try here is good. Makes it a 10-8 ball game. And we'll see if Sammy can put her second one in here. It is no good. Rebound comes down here to the Mustangs. It's tied up, and it's going to stay down here. Good tie up that time by UDA. Risser getting it all tied up. Bounce pass over here for a shot from the wing. It's good for two. It ties up the ball game. And it's 4-2. We're tied. Back comes Shirk. Shirk takes it down on the wing. Pushes it right underneath there for a shot. Good for two. Keller with a bucket for the Mustangs. 12-2. Trojans trail by 2. Minute 43 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Weaver. Over there for Straub. And just tries to go inside. Ball's tapped out of there. It's going to go out of bounds off Moyer. So UD will inbound the ball. Antis getting ready to inbound for the Trojans. Does so right inside there for the Lanker. Minute and a half left. Here's a three-point attempt. It is no good. Rebounded inside there to Weaver. She drops it right back over there for Lanker. Her shot blocked there by Risser. And out of bounds it goes. This will inbound the basketball. Right underneath it goes. Weaver for two, and she's fouled. Foul called. Foul will be on Shirk. And Weaver will go to the line and shooting two. Foul on Shirk is her first. The team is third. Here's Crystal's first shot. Good. It's a 1-point differential. She can tie it up here with this one. She did. 12-12. A dozen each here with a minute 16 remaining in the first quarter. Now wind it over the wing over there for Shirk. Shirk drops it back. Now inside, stolen away nicely. It passed away, you might say. Lanker picking that one up. It was a case of Allison being at the right place at the right time that time. He fired it right to her. Near wing here for Weaver. Now across the court it comes here for a shot by Antis. Good for two. Janelle having a good opening quarter here. It's 14-12. The Trojans take the lead back now. Moyer with it. 33 seconds remaining in the first period. Inside they go. Ball came loose. Back over here for a shot. No good. Rebounded over there to Lanker. She'll bring it down. The Trojans can play for the final shot with just 22 seconds remaining. And now 20. Now 19, 18, 17, so forth. So here is Lanker. Or rather Straub. Straub for two. It's good. Sammy Straub gets two to drop. And back up court come the Mustangs real quickly. The ball comes down, and that's going to do it. So the first period comes to an end here. The Trojans have scored half of what they scored in the last ball game here in the first quarter. It's UDA 16 and the hometown Mustangs 12. Okay, second quarter coming up here now. Keller will inbound the ball for the Mustangs. Goes right here for Moyer. Moyer bounces it on the baseline, pushes it right over there for a shot. Good for two by that Risser. And it's 16-14. Trojan margin back to 2. And it's from outside for 3. Nope, not that time. Nice rebound inside there to Weaver. Shot good. Weaver with a good rebound that time of Janelle Annis' shot. And it's 18-14, UD by 4. They'll drop it here for Shirk. Shirk tries to go inside with it, does so. Shot put up in there, good for 2. That's that Risser for 2. Sandus for a pass out here to Straub. Over the wing, Straub's got it back. Sammy wanted to take it in, couldn't hang on to the ball. Back outside it goes. Here's Schultz. Andis will have the ball go backcourt and turn it over, and that's going to give the ball back to the Mustangs. Keller will inbound. She does so here for Risser, or for Shirk rather. And Moyer bounces it inside for Risser. Throw it over there for that 40, no good, and the rebound comes back off here. That was Keller missing that layup attempt from the left baseline. And back comes Antis with it for UD. Into the corner, shot from over there, wouldn't go, and a rebound call and a foul on Schultz, her third. Well, the third foul on Schultz with 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter does not bode well for Christine tonight. Shirk inside here for Risser, dumps it on the near wing. Moyer back out in front, shot from out there for 3, no good, missed everything, did Shirk. And so that turns it over to the Trojans. And Antis will inbound the ball. Antis up court with it for UDA. She has Straub on the right wing. And that's Straub with it now. Bounces it inside, but stolen away in there by Risser. Up court they come to Keller. Keller dribbling it inside. Boy, she walked with it. Yes, she did. She'll be called for the walk. So both teams turning it over here. And UD, see if we can come down here and get a bucket this time instead of giving the ball away. It's going to be one of those kind of games. We lead by 2. Antis on the wing. Oh, inside to Antis. Still, they'll try to drop it in here, but a foul called. And Antis will go to the line shooting 2. I thought maybe Janelle was trying to pass that one over here, but apparently they think she was shooting, so we'll take it. First shot is good. Picks up her first personal foul. Second shot's good by Janelle. 20-16. UD opens it up a 4-point margin again. Ooh, near steal out there. Shirk has it. Dropping it off in here. And we're going to have a hold foul called on UDA. Risser at the line shooting 2. The foul was on Antis, her first. First shot, no good. The Weaver twins exchange position. Now Carmen Weaver in there for UDA to replace Crystal Weaver. Only kidding about the twins, of course. They're not twins, they're sisters. Turnaround shot by Moyer, good. So I don't know how they left that Moyer gal get it loose in there, but they did. Here's the pass over here for Straub. Back outside. We're going to see if we can't do something underneath. Near wing, here it comes here for Stroop. Got a Stroop and a Straub. Stroop will throw it away. And it's Mustang ball. Back comes Shirk with it. Passing it here for Moyer. Moyer, near side over here for that 33. Stahl. And then they get tied up in here to Stahl. Stahl playing with a mask on. Apparently a young lady has a broken nose or something the matter up there, and I want to protect it. So that's Stahl, who is playing the position of the Phantom of the Opera in tonight's ball game. But anyway, Here comes Anders up with it now. 4.5, or inside of 4 minutes, just inside 4 minutes remaining in the half. Bounce it over here for Lanker. Lanker. Here's Straub. Near wing over here for, oh, that's Straub. Hold it. This is Antis. Picking it up for 2. No good. Rebound comes down in there. It's going to be controlled there to Stroop. Back for Antis. Antis will back it back up. 4.5 minutes left here in the half. Inside it goes here for Stroop. Stroop will pick it up. Oh, should have shot and didn't. Passes it back out. She shot and didn't make it. Warrior with a rebound. Up here for that Shirk gal. Shirk spinning it over on the left wing. Sends her man inside here. Here's Moyer for 2. No good. Short. Rebound to Lanker. Lanker will bring it down the court with Antis having control now. They go inside. Lanker pushes it back out. Janelle will back it outside here. Over the wing it goes there for Straub. Sammy, nice bounce there for a pass back outside for Lanker. Lanker swings it. Oh, tried to go inside with it for Lanker, but didn't work. And up come the Mustangs, trailing by just 2. Keller dropping it there. Now Keller going around to get the give and go. It is no good. Wouldn't go. She's fouled. The foul will be on Straub. And it'll be Keller going to the line shooting 2. Keller made her first one. Here's her second try. It's good. She ties up the ball game 20-20. And back come the Trojans. Antes with it. She threw it away. No one over here at all that time. And so back comes Shirk. 3:15 left here in the first half. Shirk taking it all the way down, stopping. Here's Moyer. Moyer wants to take it in, can't do it. Passes it over here, and a hold foul called on UD. Wagner, number 10, was the gal held. Straub was the girl picking up the foul, her second. Turnaround shot by Moyer, no good. Rebounded in here to Lanker. She'll drop it back here for Antis. Antis looking down the court, but nothing doing down there, so she'll just try to set something up here. And let's see if she can now. Yeah, right underneath here for Straub. Straub's blocked out of there, passes it back here and hold everything. A foul call. That's going to send Weaver to the line, shooting 2. Crystal at the line to shoot a pair for UDA. Foul is on Shirk, her second. Here's Weaver's first shot. It is good. Crystal gives the Trojans a 1-point margin now as the ball comes back down here, and then a walk will be called as 10 with a walk. Okay, on the inbounds play, let's see how the Trojans can do here now. They bounce it inside. It's kicked right out of there. Off one of the Mustangs. So they'll try it again. Trojans will try it in and bound it again. 2:47 left here in the first half. Bounce it right in here for Weaver. Rolls it back over there for Antis. Antis takes a 3-point attempt. Good. Antis with a 3-pointer. Good for UDA. That's Janelle's second of the ball game. It's 24-20. There's Keller with a pass over there outside. Moyer for a couple. No good. And the ball. Wait, somebody's pushed underneath. The push on the rebound on the Mustangs. It was on number 10. That's Wagner. She picked up her first. And is up court with it for UDA. Near wing over here for Weaver. Bounces it inside here for a bounce pass back out here for Stroop. Stroop trying to make a move. Antis will inbound the ball. Ball knocked out of there by the Mustangs. Antis will inbound it. Does so back here now for Straub. Or Stroop, rather. Now Straub's got it. Oh, that's a double dribble. Yep. So she'll turn it over. And we've got 1:57 left here in a 4-point ball game. Left in the first half, that is. As Risser and Shirk come back into the ball game. Quick pass over here for that Risser. Or shot put up, no good. That wasn't Risser, that was that other gal, 20. Anyway, let's see if UD can open up a little bit more of a margin here now. They'll try to go inside here for Lenker. She tries to go underneath with it. Shot put up, no good, but Weaver will go to the line shooting 2 for UDA. Come on, Crystal, we're going to need every one of these chances. So let's see if we can at least get 1 out of 2. 2 out of 2 would even be better, but we'll see. Minute 31 remaining in the first half. First shot, no good. So she'll shoot another one. Foul was on Keller, her second. Her second shot, good. 25-20, UDA opens a 5-point margin here for the Trojanettes as Shirk brings it up court for the Mustangs. Okay, nearly had it. Oh my. Oh my. Whoa. Cheap foul there. Whoa. Foul on Antis. And for Janelle, it'll be foul number 2. And that sends Risser to the line shooting, or Shirk rather, to the line shooting 1-1. No good. Return shot by Moyer, good. Well, the Trojans can't seem to defend Moyer. When she does that spin around shot, there's nobody there to try to deflect it or block it or whatever. So she just has a nice shot underneath there. 1:10 left. Whoops, Sammy walked with that one. 25-22 the score. Shirk bringing it up court for the Mustangs. She'll take it all the way down, pushes it here for Moyer. Moyer tried to go inside with it, the ball on the floor, and it's tied up, and on the tie-up it'll stay Mustang ball. Somebody tying up Risser inside there. Out it comes for Moyer. For 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound. Let's see who's got it. It's a tie-up, and this time it belongs to UDA. Good tie-up inside there by maybe Messner, who was in the ball game, Jen Messner. And back come the Trojans. 40 seconds remaining here in the first half of the ball game. Here's a drive to the hoop for 2. Wouldn't go. That was Straub. And the rebound comes down there to Risser, and back with it comes Shirk. Shirk for 2. No good. Rebound underneath. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be tied up, and this time it'll stay Mustang ball. Seconds left. Pass inbounded, and the shot put up. No good. Shot returned by Risser. No good. Shot returned by Risser. No good. And let's see. It's going to be Janelle coming down with it with 12 seconds. So we can set something up here, make a play, and get a bucket. Here's Andis with 6 seconds for 3, short. And out of bounds it goes with just 3.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Trojans by 2. Or rather by 3 make it. Ball tapped out of there again. Stroop getting a hand on this one. Knocked it out of there. She knocked that one out of the hands of Risser. Oh, that's a walk. The Trojans will get it back with a second. So do we have a 1-second play? Perhaps. We'll see. 1 second remaining. UDA with the ball. Get it in here to Janelle. Let her pop one. She's going to have to get it and shoot it immediately. They head for the bucket. Ball's tapped out of there. Half a second. Well, you got to just inbound it one more time. Can you put a half a second shot in? I believe. We'll see. Here they go. This is good if it goes. Oh, hey, I'll tell you what, Messner had the idea and shot it right off the rim. So at the end of one half of the ball game, the Trojans lead by 3. It is UDA 25 and the hometown Mustangs 22. Back to action here now as Trojans get to inbound the ball to begin the third quarter. Inside, they'll go with it here for Straub. Straub for 2, no good. Rebound, let's see. Inside, they try to save it. Schultz making a valiant effort at it, but couldn't quite get it. So back with it come the Mustangs. Near wing here for Keller. Inside she tried to go, picked off inside there. And let's see who has. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be UD ball. Back come the Trojans. Here's Janelle going into the corner here for Straub. Straub for two. It's no good. Rebound underneath there, comes down to that 42. And back comes Keller. Keller winding it on the near wing. Now inside they'll go with it. Shot put up in there. Good for two. Gets two. It's 25-24 UDA by one. Weaver looping it inside here for Schultz. Schultz turnaround shot. Good off the glass. That's where she has that shot when she can get position and get a hold of it in there. I feel like she might have got bopped in the schnoz that time or something. There's a shot put up by Risser, no good. A rebound comes down here and UD has it. And Janelle Antis coming up the court slowly but surely for UDA, looking for something to develop. Out front here. Now inside they'll go and hold everything. A foul call. The foul will be on Shirk. Non-shooting, UD will inbound the ball. For Shirk, I think it might be her third. Yes, it is. It's her third. Trojans push it back here for Weaver. Weaver pushes it back for Lanker. There's a foul shot from out front. Good for two by Schultz. 15-footer right from the foul line. Christie said, I know I can shoot foul shots. Maybe I'll try one from here. And by gosh, it worked. Here's Risser pushing it over the wing over there for Moyer. Inside it goes. Turnaround. Shot short. Rebound comes down here to Schultz. So the Trojans now able to open it up here. If we can get a bucket, it's 29-24. And we need a couple more here. Near wing here for Straub. Straub with a bounce inside here for a back pass back out here. Another try. Good. Well, Schultz says, hey, I'll shoot foul shots all night long if they let me. And Christina's got another one. I don't know what kind of play that is, but I like it. Moyer has it out in front. You keep her out there, you'll be all right. Here's Shirk. Passing it inside here. Risser for two. It's good. Oh, Risser with a nice move inside there. Got two out of that. Up come UD. Inside here for Straub. Across the court it goes. Shot from over there by Schultz is good for two more. So Schultz got the left flipper working right now. She's got two more. It's 33-26. You get that Schultz hot, and you got a ball team here. But, boy, it's been tough getting her going sometimes. Here's Risser trying to move it inside. Puts a shot up. No good. Schultz is flattened and looking for a charge. No charge coming, and back comes Antis. 4.5 minutes in the remaining in the third. Whoops. Foul. Reach in foul. 33, Stahl picks up the foul. Her second. Trojans want to break in here now, get a bucket. Here's Lanker. Lanker taking it right in for two. It is good. So Lanker gets herself two, and it makes it a 35-26 ball game. Now the Trojans up by 9, and we'll be right back. Okay, it'll be inbounded here by the Mustangs, and up court they come. This is that Shirk. Shirk wants to take it in. Pushes it out here for Risser. She walked with it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Risser with the walk, trying to start off there and didn't get a chance to put a dribble down. So back come the Trojans. Trojans can open up a double-figure lead here if we can get a bucket here now as Antis crosses the court, or crosses the timeline, rather. Straub with it. Whoa. Almost threw it behind Weaver, but Weaver got it. Here's a bounce pass over here for Straub. Straub sets up for a couple. No good. Rebounded in there to Moyer. And Moyer pushes it back for Stahl, who will give it back here to that Shirk, who will not shirk her responsibility. She'll bring it up court. Whoa, hold it. Foul called on Andis. Getting a whack. That's her third. Third for Janelle with 3.5 minutes left in the third. And so Shirk will inbound. Stahl. Shirk from the corner for three. No good. Rebound comes down here to Sammy Straub. Sammy picks it off, pushes it over there for Janelle. Over the wing it goes for Weaver. Weaver needs a little help. Get it back here for swing around the perimeter. Inside for Schultz. Schultz for two. No good. She's fouled. She will go to the foul line shooting two. Foul will be on Moyer. And Christine will shoot two. See if Schultz can put this one in. Sure, why not? Okay, she's hot from 15 feet. Give her the ball there every time. There's a couple of field shots from there that were good. One free throw here now that's really good. Can make it 11 points. She did. 11-point lead. 37-26. Shirk up court with it for the Mustangs from Midwest. This is Stahl here for that 2-5. I can remember her, but I can't remember her name. I think it's like Fultz or something like that. Anyway, shot put up, blocked by Schultz, picked up over here by the Mustangs. Good block. Schultz playing with 3 fouls. Took a chance on that one and made it cleanly. Here's a drive by Stahl for 2. That's off the mark, and the rebound comes down there, and they're going to call a tie-up. 25 in there is Wirt. Wirt. I'll try to take it in. Keller fires it in there for Brisser. No good. Return shot put up. No good, but a foul called. And that will send Wirt to the foul line shooting 2. Foul was on Sammy Straub, her third, as Wirt misses her first one. She'll try another one. Here's her second try. It is good. 37-27, 10-point lead for UD. 2:20 remaining in the third. Antis up court with it for the Trojans. Dropping it near wing over here for Straub. Back to Antis. Antis wanted to move it in. On Stahl, does so, drops it right on the baseline and out of the hands of Sammy Straub. Kind of fired it pretty much at Sammy's leg that time, so not much you can do about that one. 2:06 left here in the third. Trojans seeing if we can't pick up a win here. It'll be our second try in the second half. So let's see. Shirk. Got a whole period and 2 minutes. In other words, 10 minutes to play. Wirt goes into the corner with it. Now they go inside here to that Moyer. And Moyer puts a shot up. It's good. Foul will be on Lenker, and Moyer will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. Okay, here's our one and only shot. It is no good. Rebound comes down here, control 2. UDA Antis picking it up for the Trojans. Near wing over here for Straub, and then inside it goes, tries to go inside with it rather, and kicked out of there as Risser got a hand on that one. Trojan inbound, right underneath it goes. Turnaround shot, put up and in, good by Lenker. Lenker gets 2. Way to go, Allison Lenker. To Moyer, outside, now inside again to Moyer. Whoa! Shot put up, no good. Good rebound in there by Schultz. She'll drop it back here for Antis. Minute 20 remaining right now in the third quarter. Trojans by 10. Here comes Antis. Antis had it tapped loose in there by that, wait a second, push foul underneath on the Mustangs. Foul was on Shirk, her 4th, and Stahl back into the ball game to replace her for the Mustangs. Weaver back out here, shot for 3, just off the heel of the bucket, no good. Rebound comes down here to Wirt. She'll spin it ahead. Eventually, here is bounce pass over there on the baseline, out of bounds it goes. Pass from Moyer intended for Keller and went out of bounds. So UD will inbound it. 58 seconds left here in the third. Schultz goes across the court there for Andis. Andis comes back this way. Straub from outside for three. It's good. Well, Sammy got herself three. Way to go, Sammy. And it's 42-29, 40 seconds remaining in the third. Word with it, goes into the corner, nearly had it stolen. Stahl dumps it inside here. Now it's going to come loose and out of bounds it's going to go. It'll be UD ball. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. Over here for Straub. Bounces it ahead, stolen away there by Moyer. Moyer goes down here for a shot. No good. On the rebound, it's going to be tied up. Risser gets it tied up with Lanker. And on the tie-up, it'll be UD ball. Keller inbounding on, defending on the inbound play. Oh, ball stolen away by Wirt. Wirt for two, no good. Wirt for two, no good. Wirt for two, good. Well, she had three tries at it and made one. Sloppy inbound pass that time caused that turnover and bucket, but it took her three tries. Quick pass over here for Schultz. Schultz for two. Nope, she's fouled. And Christine will go to the line as shooting two with just 5.5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Here's Chris's first shot. Nothing but net. NBN. And we'll see if Chris can do that again. You know she can. Will she? That's the question. I think she will. Here's our second try. It is good. Well, she made it a little more exciting that time, but anyway, it went down. That's going to do it. As Stahl puts this is good if it goes. Wouldn't go, and that's going to be it. As the third quarter comes to an end, but at the end of three, the Trojans by 13. It's UDA 44, and the hometown Mustangs 31. Final 8 minutes to go here at Midwest as Stahl gets inbounded over there for that 40. Here's 4-0 dumping it inside. Ball came loose, picked up in here by Stahl. 40 is Keller. She tries to go inside again with it. The ball stolen away. Stahl comes up with it again over here for Moyer. Moyer again inside. Oh, she should have drove it and shot. She didn't. Here's Stahl back outside here for Moyer. Moyer will back it back out. Swings it near wing over here. Keller has it. Keller going to take it inside. Lost the handle on it. And Straub picks it up. Back she comes for UDA. And she'll hold it up here now. Dropping it back there for Janine. Shot from over here for Straub for three. Just off the mark. Rebounded in there to Wirt. And Stahl has it. She'll come up court. Mustangs currently without Stark. Who's playing with 4 fouls. Actually sitting with 4 fouls. There's Stahl with it. Looping it inside for Moyer. Moyer for two. It is good. Moyer for two more. 44-33, an 11-point lead. Back over here it comes now for Andis. Andis with a nice bounce pass over here. Off the mark that time for Sammy. And grabbed in there now, and Sammy looks to get it. Nope, picked up in there instead by Andis, or by Lanker, good for two. Well, Lanker picked up that loose ball from only 5 feet out and put it home. Moyer, top of the circle. Over the wing over there for that work. Into the corner. Stahl goes back inside. Turnaround shot real short. Rebound controlled here to the Trojans. Andis picking it up for UDA. And up court they come. Andis with it for UD. Dropping it there for Weaver. Weaver bouncing it here for Straub. Here's Schultz. Good to see Straub shooting anyway. She has a 3, but she has made some other shots that she had, and she took them instead of not, getting offensive minded in here. Schultz back over here now. Whoa, everything. It'll be tied up with the UDA ball. UDA will remain in possession. 5:45 left here in the ball game. And Andis will inbound the ball. I think. Nope, maybe she won't. Couldn't do it. And it'll be inbounded instead by Boyer, who has no challenge, so she just brings it down the court. Over in the wing here. Now they'll loop it inside. Ball tapped loose and tied up. On the tie-up, it'll remain Mustang ball. And that means that Shirk, who is back into the ball game now, inbounds it here. Turnaround looping shot by Moyer, no good. Rebounded in there to Lanker. Lanker picking it up here for Janelle Antis. See if Janelle can make something happen this time. Janelle's going to take it all the way in. Dumps it over here for Moyer. Picked up by Straub, and it's blocked away. And back with it comes... let's see, it went off the Trojans, they say. Thought maybe Keller had lost that, but they say not. Here's Moyer. Wirt, near wing over here. They'll go inside here. Now they'll try to shovel it back. Here's a shot from outside. Good for two. Keller hits a two. 46-35, 4:58 remaining in the ball game. Plenty of time for either team. Plenty of time for us to add some points. They loop this one inside for Straub, and then out of bounds. It's going to be tapped by the Mustangs. So it'll be inbounded here by UD. Andis will inbound, I hope. Well, loops it inside here for Schultz. Back to Andis. Andis from the wing for a couple. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Wirt. And Trojans need to get some points next time up court here. 4:33 left. Here's a shot and a miss, and the ball comes down, and it's going to be tapped loose back there to Lanker. And UD will bring it up. Shot that time by Risser. Wouldn't go. Whoa, reach in foul called on Keller. Stroop re-enters the ball game for UDA. Andis will inbound. Tapped out of there by Moyer. So the big Mo gets a hand on that one, knocks it out of there. Andis will try to inbound it again here. Does so back here this time for Straub, who will hand it back to Janelle. Janelle working around out front with Keller on her. Inside, they'll go with it. Now they'll drop it over in the wing. Shot from over there, real short. Rebound comes down in there to Risser, and back with it is Shirk. Shirk with a nice pass on the baseline. Shot over everything there by Heller. And a ball goes out of bounds off UD. They're blocking there. And it'll be inbounded here by Shirk. Pushes it back here. Heller going in, blocked nicely. Ooh, they're going to call a foul. Could be on Schultz, we'll see. I think it is. Schultz picked up her fourth foul. She has played very, very well here tonight for Coach Heim. She'll check out of the ball game. 3:52 left here. Picks up personal foul number 4. First shot was missed. Second shot was missed. So let's see. Rebound comes down in there. It's going to be blocked inside, and on the floor it goes. Picked up in here. Now they'll spin it back out. Shot from outside for 3. A little off the mark, and the rebound comes down inside to Moyer. Her shot wouldn't go. And Stroop has it, and Stroop is fouled. The foul will be on Keller. Keller picks up the foul. And to the line will go. Well, let's see. We're going to have a timeout called first. UD will call timeout, a 30-second timeout called by the Trojans. 46:35. The time on the clock there is the timeout time, not the game time. So when we come back, we will be at the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. Okay, she will not be shooting according to the officials. They say it was an offensive foul, I guess, in the offensive zone. So she's not shooting even though it was the 7th team foul. So the referee will inbound the ball. And in fact, it'll be the Mustangs inbounding the ball. So not only do we not get to shoot, we don't even get the ball. Anyway, okay, Shirk will inbound. Over here she comes now back inside there for Moyer. Moyer for 2. It's good. She's fouled. She'll go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. She can get the 40th point for the Mustangs here. If she puts this one in, it's 46-39. and hold everything. Your partner, it's 37. First shot and only shot is good, but it's a violation, a lane violation. She stepped over the line. So it remains 37-46, a 9-point differential, 3.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. Somebody will go somewhere and get up to get the ball. It's them that gets the ball. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound comes back this way, and Weaver has it for UDA. Weaver coming back, bounces it here for Sammy Straub, and then hold everything. We got a block foul called on UD. Oh no, number 21, Weaver gets her first foul, and the first shot is no good. A rebound comes down inside there. It's going to be controlled to Lanker. She'll drop it back here for Andis. 3:15 remaining in the ball game. Game getting a little hotter here now as the ball runs loose, picked up in there by Weaver. She'll drop it out here, stolen away as it's knocked out of there by Wagner. But it'll be inbounded by UD, but Trojan's getting sloppy. Comes Andis with it, up court. Keller on her. She'll drop it back here. The ball's tipped away, picked up in here by that 10, and then out of bounds off Andis it goes. It'll be inbounded underneath the basket by the Mustangs. Wagner doing her job out there, getting the ball loose for her Mustangs. Right inside, here it goes, and then a walk will be called on 42, Risser. And UD will inbound the ball. 2:49 left in the game. Ball inbounded here to a pile. Andis had it. On the floor it goes. Then it comes back here for Lanker. She'll drop it back, and timeout's going to be called by Coach Himes. She wants a full timeout with 2:41 remaining and a 9-point lead. Trojans will have the ball when we come back. Timeout is over, and the Trojans to inbound the basketball now. 2:41 remaining. Sammy Straub will bring it up court here. Sammy for Janelle Andis. Andis will work it around the left wing side over there. Takes it all the way down, puts a 14-foot shot up. Good. Janelle Andis for two. Way to go, Janelle. That broke a string here. We had only scored 2 points here in the third period so far. Passing over there, goes off the hands of, whoa, wait a second. Going to say it went out of bounds off the Trojans. It was Wagner having some trouble with it. Push it back here for Shirk. Here's the move to the bucket. Shot, no good. Return shot put up there, good. Risser for two. Up come the Trojans. 48-39. Dropping it back here for Andis. Andis has reached into and fouled. Keller will pick up the personal foul. Andis should be going to the line shooting a 1-and-1 here after that one. We'll see, and she does. So Janelle, pretty good foul shooter. Let's see if she can put a couple of these in. The first one and then the bonus. Here it is. It is good. So she'll shoot the bonus. 48-39. If she puts this one in, the Trojans have that 10-point lead back. Here's her second try. It's good. 50. Oh, they made it. Yeah, 50-39. Oh, right there comes Risser. She missed the ball, and it's tied up nicely in there by Weaver. And Crystal doing a good job there. Wirt comes into the ball game to replace Risser for the Mustangs. Loop it inside here. Now they'll drop it back for Andis. Andis up the court on the left wing side. Out here for Lanker. Dropping it here. And a walk called on Sammy Straub. Minute 34 left in the ball game. Trojans lead by 11. This is Shirk. Inside she goes to Moyer. Moyer for two. It is no good. Rebounded nicely in there to Schultz, who is back in there for the final minute and a half of the ball game. Playing with 4 fouls, and up with it comes Antis.
Keep playing her, Jamie. Don't foul.
Antis just goes up court with it. Bounces it all the way over here off a leg ball of a UD ball. 1:12 remaining in the ball game. Inside here for Weaver. Weaver's held and a foul called. Push foul will send Shirk to the showers, I believe, as that's number 5 on her. Weaver will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Crystal's first try is good. Rattled that one home. 13 Zekman into the ball game for the Mustangs, as Crystal sees if she can put her second one in here. And nope, not that time. Rebound comes over here to that Keller rather. Keller on the baseline, stopping, kicked out of there by Schultz. And we've got 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. Stahl will inbound the ball. Loops it back here now for Keller. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to UD. This is Janelle with it. Antis will bring it up court inside 1 minute to play. And a foul called. Foul will be on Keller. And that will send Janelle back to the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. Keller picked up her 5th, so she departs, and number 11 in there, who I do not have, comes into the ball game. First shot by Antis, very, very good. 52-39, 13-point margin. 53 seconds remaining. Here's Janelle's second try. It's good, right down the chute. 54-39. Trojans open up a 14-point lead. Check it, a 13-point lead. No, it's 14. That's right. Back up they come. This is Janelle. Oh, I think Janelle was bumped that time by Stahl. What do you think? Janelle go to the line shooting 2 this time. Here's Nellie's first try. It's good. Why not? Way to go. Janelle Antis. She will shoot 1 more. Janelle's got a nice game going for her here this evening. Second shot. Good. Pours in 2 more. And that's 55-39 now. 16-point differential. Underneath it goes, out of bounds. It'll go off UD. So with 35.7 seconds left, Midwest will inbound the ball. Timeout called first, though, by the Midwest squad, I think. Let's see. Who called it? I'm not sure. There's the score with 30-some seconds remaining. Okay, the timeout is over, and they're going to inbound the basketball back here now for 3. It's no good. Return shot underneath, put up, no good. Return comes down here to Schultz, and she'll drop it back here with 24 seconds remaining. This is Janelle Antis with it. Janelle will pick it up, swing it over here for a shot by Straub. She's fouled. Sammy will go to the line shooting 2 for UD. Make a couple of these. Here's our first try. It's short. She missed everything. She'll try it again. Second try, short, and picked up in there by the Mustangs with 13 seconds. Trojans not fouling. Shot no good. Rebound by 11. A shot no good. That's going to do it as a clock winds down to 1 second, and that's going to do it. Trojans with a big one here tonight at Midwest by a final score of 55-39. It was good. Boy, the Trojans finally come out and got a second half when they scored some points. Really put some points on the board here in the second half, and a lot of gals that are not known for their great shooting come to the fore this evening and really made a good ball game out of it. So we congratulate Coach Heim. She picks up her first TVL win as a at least interim head coach, and She is now 1-1 in the second half, losing to Juniata the other night, and then picking up this big win here tonight against Midwest. So that'll do it. We'll catch you later at the next girls basketball game coming up Monday if it doesn't snow us out. See you then.